So the last part of the probability unit is predictions. And predictions are you're going to take something that happened and predict if the future it would all actually always happen. So there's a phrase of past performance predicts future performance. So we're going to take a past event and predict future events. Predictions are when given the past events, we can predict future events. Making predictions is like setting up a proportionality. And you have done proportionalities. So if I say I have 3 out of 4 red marbles to blue marbles, and I now tell you that I have a bag of 8 blue, you're going to tell me, oh, 4 times 2 is 8, 3 times 2 is, that the prediction would be there would be 6 red marbles because you are multiplying by 2 over 2, which is 1, and it doesn't change it. That is the gist of this lesson, and we're going to go over a couple of examples. So last year, DVD stores 670 action DVDs, 580 comedies, 450 dramas, and 300 horrors. If a media buyer expects to sell 5,000 DVDs this year, based on these results, predict how many comedy, so we're looking for the comedy, DVDs she should buy. So 2,000 DVDs were sold and 580 were comedy. So we're going to take, so the experimental probability, because she did it, so it's experimental, is 580 over 2,000, or 29 out of every 100. So then, so you could say 29% of the 5,000 would actually give you your answer also. Or you can set up a proportion, 29 over 100 equals x over 5,000. Solve it, and you would come up with 1,450 comedy DVDs. She could also do this for each of the categories. Example 2, Sam is renting a car for vacation. The table shows the number of keys in a bag for each type of car in the parking lot. How many times would you expect Sam to randomly select keys for a convertible sports car if he selects 120 times? So I'm going to look at the frequency here, and it's 7, 16 is 23, 24, 25, 25, 35, 36, 37. That's out of 40. So we're looking convertible, and so it's 2 out of 40. But then I'm going to do it 120 times. I'm going to multiply by 3, and that is 6. So if he selects 100, how many times would you expect? 6 convertible of the 120. It's used in basketball. Oh, he's made 5 out of the last 6 free throws. Well, that's pretty likely he's going to make the next one. Okay, this table shows the number and types of trees found in 150 square meters of land. So I need the frequency, which is also the total. 8, 9, 10, 14. So there's 14 total out of 150. Okay, how many lollybobby pines, loblolly pines, would most likely be found in 450? So we have a sample of 150, and we're going to 450, which that is times 3. We're looking for lollybobbies, which is 3, and we multiply it by 3, and so this would be 9. So 9 lollybobby pines out of the 400 meters of section in the same ecosystem. And they do that for bird surveys, and so usually what they do is they take this huge gigantic land and they put off a square like same ecosystem, and they count the birds in here, and they figure out how many birds would be in the total. So because it's too difficult to figure out the total population if you had to go out and survey every piece. So that is using proportionalities and probability to make predictions. And that finishes up all the topics of our unit. The next thing will be a review, and the next thing after that, of course, is going to be a test.